Good morning. My name is Johnny. How are you? Today we have a mixed level full spectrum Vinyasa style class. So we will go through most pose categories, most ranges of motion. There will be something in here for everybody. I do not have a specific plan for props, but if you normally use a block and you're standing for your standing poses, or you need a pad for your knees or your hips, you can grab those now. Begin in Sukhasana, easy pose or cross-leg pose. Place your ankles beneath your knees. Widen your seat. Lift up through your chest. Open up your chest. Rest your hands on your knees. Relax your face. Deepen your breath. Bring your awareness to your breath. And with your mind focused on this thing, your breathing, allow all of the other thoughts to drift away. Bring the entirety of your focus into this present moment. See if you can deepen the breath more. Find all of the space within you to expand into. And as you exhale, empty it all out from the chest and from the lungs and from the belly, from the abdomen. So that your breathing becomes very full and deep. We establish Yogic Breath. Refine your posture, sit up tall, open the chest. And breathe as if there's no rush, no hurry from the bottom of the breath all the way up to the top. From the top of the breath all the way down to the bottom. Just allow yourself to be within each moment of that breath. As you continue to breathe like this, also activate Ujjayi Pranayama. If you're unfamiliar with Ujjayi breath, recall the last time that you fogged or steamed a mirror up with your breath, and how you held your mouth close and breathed upon it with sound. Ujjayi breathing requires a similar engagement of your throat muscles, except you seal your lips and do this through your nose, on inhalation as well as exhalation. The sound is reminiscent of a deep sigh. Maintain the fullness of breath that we've just established while you breathe with Ujjayi. This breathing technique emits a sound vibration that is soothing to the central nervous system, like a gentle massage. And it helps to keep your mind focused. Helps to soften your body into challenging shapes. Inhale, reach your arms overhead, lengthen up to your sides. Exhale, join your hands and bring them into your heart. Inhale, lift your heart into your hands. And exhale, press your hands back into your heart. Inhale fully. Exhale completely. Inhale for Om. Open your eyes. Namaste. Come into Balasana, child's pose. Roll over your knees. Keep your knees as wide as your mat. Bring your big toes to touch. Move your hips back towards your heels. Lengthen your chest forward. Lengthen your arms forward. Lower your forehead towards your mat. Notice how the shape has changed and now how the breath has changed. Reestablish your deep, full breath. And every time you find yourself into a new shape, reestablish the breath. I may offer adjustments today. If you prefer not to be touched, please raise your hand now. Thank you. This pose is available to you at any time you need to take a break or reconnect. You can also choose to sit in any seated posture of your choice whenever you choose to. Inhale, come into tabletop position. Place your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Spread your fingers as wide as you can. Turn your elbow creases forward. Tone your belly and lengthen your spine. From length, cat-cow, inhale, lift your head and tailbone up, drop your belly down, look up. Exhale, round your spine, push your hands into your mat and strongly pull up through your navel. Inhale, extend your spine for as long as you can pull breath in. Exhale, contract the spine for as long as you can squeeze breath out. Inhale, lengthen, create space along your belly. Exhale, contract and squeeze your ribs and pelvis towards each other. Inhale, neutral spine, tuck your toes. Exhale, lift your knees and hips up and back, downward facing dog pose, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a moment here to settle into the shape. Pedal the heels, shift your hips from side to side. Listen to your body. What does your body suggest that you do in order to find more looseness, more openness? And then respond according to your body's instructions. Cultivate a dialogue with your inner self. Trust your inner self. And if there's ever a conflict in this class between my instructions and your body's instructions, please listen to your body first. This pose has a tendency to become uncomfortable. Focus on your deep Ujjayi breathing instead of your discomfort. And as you begin to settle into your shapes, make sure that your fingers are still spread as wide as they were in tabletop. Push from your side ribs through your arms into your hands. Lift your tailbone higher. Lengthen the back of your thighs up towards your buttocks and stretch your calf muscles downwards towards your heels. Full breath in, find more length in your spine. Complete breath out, stretch your legs. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees and step to the top of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, Uttanasana, standing forward bend. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, long flat back. Exhale, fold forward, empty your breath. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch your heart away from your thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana, come through halfway lift, reach up, upward facing hands. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Lift your toes, spread your toes, and then ground them back down into the mat. Activate your feet. Engage your legs. Move your tailbone down towards your heels. Lift up through your chest. Open up your chest. Engage your arms like your legs. Tighten your waist. Get taller through the crown of your head. We'll move through 3 rounds of a sun salutation A and B variation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, hold plank. Your hands should be set up like tabletop with your fingers spread wide. Turn your elbow creases forward like tabletop. Engage your legs here as strongly as you did in mountain pose. Move your tailbone towards your heels like you did in mountain pose. And like mountain pose, lift up through your chest. Keep working all of those things. Inhale, shift forward on your toes. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend your elbows straight back. Upward facing dog. Inhale, push your arms straight, open your chest. Exhale, back downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, reach all the way up, arms overhead. Exhale, breath, mountain pose, engage your core. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, lower chaturanga. Squeeze your biceps in, upward facing dog. Inhale, keep your legs engaged. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Lengthen your front side body. Exhale, Ardha Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, Utkatasana, bend your knees, reach your chest and arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, lift your head out of your shoulders. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1, hold the pose. Exhale, engage your back legs strongly. Inhale, square your hips forward. Exhale, sink deeper into the front knee. Inhale, open your chest, lengthen up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Warrior 1, reach up. Exhale, engage the back legs strongly. Inhale, square your hips forward. Exhale, sink deeper into the front knee. Inhale, open your chest, lengthen up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga, right back down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Warrior 1. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, step or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain pose. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Close your eyes, relax the pose, and tap into everything that you feel. Focus your mind, deepen your breath. Gain control of your heartbeat. Cultivate awareness. Come back into the room, blink the eyes open. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana, reach up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward bend. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, bend your knees and have a seat behind your heels, Navasana. Boat pose, widen your seat, bend your knees to about 90 degrees, grab behind your thighs, flex your ankles, spread your toes. Lean back, engage your core, open your chest and tighten your waist. Lift your shins parallel to the floor. You can choose to stay here or release your thighs. Keep your chest open, keep your heart lifting. You can choose to stay there or straighten your legs. Spread your fingers, spread your toes, lift your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Relax your belly. Relax your pose. Stay with your deep breath. Bring your thighs in towards your belly. Wrap your fingers over your shins. We're going to roll up into a standing forward bend, so roll towards your heels once. Get momentum on a second roll. And on the third roll, standing forward bend, use your hands if you need to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. These series of movements from plank chaturanga, upward facing dog, and then to downward facing dog are referred to as Vinyasa. So if I instruct Vinyasa going forward, this is what I suggest that you do. It is okay to skip Vinyasa. It is fine to go from plank to downward facing dog. Or of course you can rest in child's pose or a seated posture whenever you need to. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot forward, left heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Warrior 2. Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your arms to the front and back. Widen your stance and bend deeper into your front knee. Align your front knee directly over your front toes. Pull your left hip back. Place your shoulders directly above your hips and reach your arms out away from your chest. Bring the base of your head back, engage your neck, and then rotate your head to gaze down your right fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into the pose. Inhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Straighten your front leg, reach forward. Exhale, right hand down, left hand up. Root down into the big toe of your right foot. Keep a soft micro bend in your right knee. Pull your right hip back towards your left foot. Stay strong and grounded through the entire left leg. Open your chest, tighten your waist, reach your heart forward, and then turn your chest from the right ribs towards the left ribs. Expand from your heart out through your arms, down through your legs, and forward to the crown of your head. Full breath in. Exhale, extended side angle pose, Utthita Parsva Konasana. Bend your right knee, place your right forearm on your right thigh or your right hand on a block or the ground. Extend your left arm overhead, palm down. Keep action in your lower hand, perhaps chin mudra. Pull your right shoulder back, open your chest. Sink deep enough into the lunge so that you're a straight line from your left heel through your left hip, through your left armpit. Lengthen from your left hip to your lower left side and turn your chest from the right towards the left. Place your left hand on your left hip, look down. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. Reach your right hand out beyond your right foot, move weight into your right foot and straighten your right leg, float your left foot up. Engage your standing leg. Flex your left toes towards your face. Stack your left hip more on top of your right hip. Engage your outer left buttocks and lift your left heel higher. Reach your left arm up. Open your chest, tighten your waist. Move your heart forward and then turn your chest from right towards left. Expand into every direction. 3, 2, 1, extended side angle pose. Control the descent. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, sink into the front knee. Inhale, straighten the front leg, parallel the feet. Utthita Tadasana. Ground down through the feet as you exhale. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, wide leg standing forward bend, Prasarita Padottanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward, shift weight into your toes. Stretch the back of your thighs upwards. You can step your hands back beneath your elbows, push your palms down into the ground, and use the strength of your arms to help you stretch the backs of your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Halfway lift, breathe in. Turn to your right. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, begin vinyasa or find downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward, right heel down. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your arms to the front and back. Widen your stance. Bend deeper into your front knee. Point your front knee directly over your front toes. Pull your right hip back. Move your tailbone down. Place your shoulders directly above your hips. Reach your arms strongly away from your chest. Bring the back of your head back to engage your neck, and then rotate your head to gaze down your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into the lunge. Inhale, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Straighten your front leg, reach forward. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up. Push down into the big toe of your left foot. Micro bend your left knee. Pull your left hip back towards your right foot. Stay strong in the entire right leg. Open your chest. Tighten your waist. Reach your heart forward. Turn the chest from the left towards the right. Expand from the heart out through the arms, down through the legs, and forwards to the crown of your head. Inhale. Extended side angle pose, exhale breath. Bend your left knee, place your left forearm on your left thigh or your left hand on a block or the ground. Reach your right arm overhead, palm down. Pull both shoulders back, open your chest. Sink into the lunge, straight line to the right side. Stretch and lengthen your right side, your right ribs. Turn your chest from left towards right. Inhale. Exhale. Place your right hand on your right hip, look down to the ground. Reach your left hand out beyond your left foot, half moon pose. Straighten your left leg and float your right foot up. Engage your standing leg. Flex your right toes towards your face. Stack your right hip more on top of your left hip. Engage your outer right buttocks and raise your right heel higher. Reach your right arm up. Open your chest, tighten your waist, reach your heart towards the front of the room, and then turn your chest from the left ribs towards the right ribs. Expand. 3, 2, 1. Extended side angle pose. Inhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, sink into the lunge. Inhale, extended mountain pose, straighten your front leg, parallel your feet, and ground down into the feet as you exhale. Inhale, lift up through your chest. Exhale, fold forward with wide legs. Inhale, halfway lift, long flat back. Exhale, fold forward, shift weight forward, and stretch the back of your thighs upwards. Step your hands back beneath the elbows, push your hands into the mat, use your arms to stretch the back of your legs more. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, turn to your left, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back into plank. Exhale, begin vinyasa or find downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot forward, runner's lunge. Place your left heel directly over the toes of your left foot. Engage strongly your left leg and pull your right hip back. Keep this work in your legs. Inhale, crescent pose. Reach your chest and arms up. Focus your gaze on one point. There's a direct relationship between your focus, your gaze, and your balance. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your heart into your hands. Exhale, Pavrita Parsva Konasana. Twist to your right, left arm outside of right leg. Now keep your back leg strong unless you choose to drop the knee down and modify. Engage your core, reach your heart forward, and then use the strength of your arms to deepen your twist. Stack your right shoulder above your left shoulder and pull your hands towards heart center. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, crescent pose, slow and steady. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back into plank and hold. Step your feet together. Step your right hand a palm's length forward, Vashisthasana side plank. Turn to the outer edge of your right foot and reach your left hand up. Turn your right elbow crease forward. Engage your legs. Move your tailbone towards your heels. Tone your belly. Push into your right hand and reach up through your left. 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa, downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Place your right heel directly over your right toes. Strongly engage your entire right leg. Pull back on your left hip. Keep this work in your legs. Inhale, high lunge, crescent pose. Reach your chest and arms up. Focus your eyes. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to your left or right arm outside of left leg. You can drop the knee to modify, otherwise keep the back leg very strong. Engage your core to reach your heart forward, and then use the strength of your arms to turn your chest more. Stack your left shoulder over your right shoulder. Pull your hands towards the center of your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, crescent pose, slow and steady. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, step back into plank and hold. Step your feet together. Move your left hand a palm's length forward. Vashisthasana side 2. Turn to the outer edge of your left foot and reach your right arm up. Engage your legs. Move your tailbone towards your heels. Tone your belly. Push into your left hand as you also reach up through your right. 3, 2, and 1. Chaturanga Vinyasa, downward facing dog is where we'll meet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to your right, left arm outside of right leg. Pavrita Utkatasana, revolved chair. Here, your left knee has a tendency to move forward. You can pull your left hip back to square your knees and squeeze your inner thighs together to lock that position in. Engage your core to reach your heart forward, and then use the strength of your arms to deepen your twist. Stack your right shoulder over your left shoulder. Pull your hands towards the center of your chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to Heartasana. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, twist to your left, right arm outside of left leg. Square your hips. Adduct your thighs. Reach your heart forward and use the strength of your arms to deepen your twist. Place your left shoulder over your right shoulder. Pull your hands towards heart center. One more full breath in, long spine. One more complete breath out. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Malasana, garland pose. Turn your toes out and drop your hips down. Yogi Squat. If your heels do not come to the floor, you can take a wider stance. Try to track your knees over your toes. Press your elbows into your inner thighs. Squeeze your inner thighs back into your elbows and really lift up through your chest, through your heart. Place your hands beneath your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide like tabletop. Turn your toes forward and lift your hips up. Turn your elbow creases forward. Lift your heels away from the ground. Bend your elbows straight back towards your shins. Place your knees high up into your armpits. Sukhasana, crow pose. Use your toes to shift weight forward. Stack elbows above wrists. Strongly pull your navel up like crazy. Look as far forward as you can. Squeeze one heel up to your buttocks and point the toes back. Switch legs or bring both feet up to your buttocks and balance on your hands. 3, 2, 1. Step or jump back, plank chaturanga, vinyasa, downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your heels, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Begin to spread out the toes of your left foot. Make a nice base with your left foot to balance upon. And then raise your right knee to about 90 degrees. Focus your eyes, get a sense of your balance. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Bend your left knee, cross your right thigh over your left thigh. Wrap your right foot back around your left calf or let it hang off to the side. If you turn your hips slightly to the left, you might have more reach with that right foot, but make sure to re-square the hips forward. Open up your arms. Wrap your right arm under your left arm and cross back at the wrist if you can, or just squeeze your forearms together. Lift your elbows up, move your hands forward, and pull your shoulders back. Gaze through your arms. Squeeze your energy into the midline of your body. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open your wings. Exhale, land your eagle on the mountain. Take some deep breaths. Prepare the right foot to be your base. Spread the toes. Ground your foot. Raise your left knee to about 90 degrees and focus your eyes. Discover your balance. Keep your belly toned. Garudasana, eagle pose. Bend your right knee. Cross your left thigh over your right thigh. Wrap your foot back around the calf or let it hang off to the side. Square your hips forward. Open your arms. Cross your left arm under your right arm and back at your wrist, or just squeeze your forearms together. Lift your elbows up. Move your hands forward. Bring your shoulders back. Focus through and beyond your arms. Squeeze into the midline. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, open up your pose. Exhale, Tadasana. Set up the left foot to be your base. Spread out your toes. Turn your right foot out 90 degrees. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Bring your right ankle to your right hand. Place your right foot into your inner left thigh. You can use your left calf or your left ankle also, anywhere but your knee joint. And then join your palms together. Engage your standing leg. Push your foot into your thigh. Press your thigh back into your foot. Press your outer left buttocks towards your right heel. Open your chest. Tighten your waist. Lift up through your heart. Grow your tree. Lengthen from your hips up through your low sides, up through your rib cage, up through your armpits, up through your fingertips. And then take your mind all the way back down to your foot and rework the pose all the way back up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, right knee forward. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a couple of deep breaths. Set the right foot up to be your base. Turn your left foot out 90 degrees. Place your left foot on this side as you did your right foot on the previous side. And then join your palms. Engage your standing leg. Push your foot into your thigh. Press your thigh back into your foot. Squeeze your outer right buttocks towards your left heel. Open your chest. Tighten your waist. Lift up through your heart. Grow your tree. Lift from your hips up through your low sides, up through your rib cage, up through your armpits, up through your fingertips. Continue to work the pose repeatedly in your mind. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, left leg forward. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, Ardha Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa, downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Inhale, raise your right leg up. Exhale, Ekapada Rajakapotasana, one leg king pigeon pose. Place your right knee behind your right wrist. Lower your left knee down. Slide your left knee back. If there is pain in your right knee, come onto your back. We can do a modified version of the pose. Make sure your back leg is straight. No twisting of your ankle or of your knee. And try to make your hips squared so that both hips are equally down from the floor and equally forward. You may need a prop, a block, or a pad beneath your hips to assist with that. Bring your hands beside your hips. Use your arms to support your spine. Engage your back leg. Engage your back buttocks. Open your chest up. Tighten your waist. And then lengthen from your left hip up to your belly as you lift up to your chest. Expand your chest like a pigeon as you breathe deeply. 3, 2, 1. Sleeping pigeon. Exhale, bring your torso over your front shin. Allow your head to come to rest on something, a block, or your hands, or your mat. And slide your elbows forward to release tension from your back and from your shoulders. Relax your jaw, your tongue, your eyes. Be aware of your thoughts while you release tension and stress from your hips. And stay with your full deep breathing. Inhale, walk your hands back in towards your hips. Remove any props from under your bottom. Lean to your right hip and swing your left foot over your right thigh. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Get both of your sit bones down. Root down into the outer edge of your right foot and the big toe of your left foot. Grab your left knee with both hands and use your arms to help you sit up nice and tall. Place your left hand beside your left hip. Reach your right arm up, lengthen your right side. Exhale, hook your right arm outside of your left leg or wrap the leg with your arm. Inhale, open your shoulders, lift up through your chest. Exhale, use your arm strength to turn and twist deeper. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of your head. Exhale, turn and twist. Take your eyes into the rotation, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, find length. Exhale, find depth of twist. One more full breath in. One more complete breath out. Inhale, release the twist, turn your chest forward. Exhale, counter twist to the other side. Come back to center, breathe in, cross your ankles. Exhale, roll forward, plant your hands, Vinyasa, downward facing dog pose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee behind your left wrist. One-legged king pigeon pose. Lower your right knee down, slide the knee back. If there's pain in your left knee on this side, come on to your back. Square your hips forward. Align your back leg. Bring your hands beside your hips. Use your arms to help support your spine. Engage your back leg, engage your back buttocks. Really pull your shoulders back, open your upper chest. Squeeze your lowest ribs in, tighten your waist, engage your core, and stretch from your right hip up to your belly as you lift up to your chest. Expand the chest with your breath and breathe. Sleeping pigeon, exhale. Bring your torso over your front shin. Rest your head on something. Slide your elbows forward. Release tension from your upper back and shoulders. Relax your jaw. Relax your eyes. Relax your face. Inhale, walk your hands back towards your hips. Remove any props from underneath your bottom. Lean to your left hip and swing your right foot over your left thigh. Ardha Matsyendrasana, half Lord of the Fishes. Try to get both of your sit bones to the ground. Root down into the outer edge of your left foot and the big toe of your right foot. Grab your right knee with both hands and use your arms to sit up nice and tall. Place your right hand beside your right hip. Reach your left arm up, lengthen your left side. Exhale, hook your left arm outside of your right leg or just wrap the leg with your arms. Inhale, pull your shoulders back, lift your chest. Exhale, use the strength of your arms to turn and twist. Inhale, get taller through the crown of your head. Exhale, take your gaze into the rotation over your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, deepen. One more full breath in. One more complete breath out. Inhale, release the twist. Exhale, counter twist to the other side. Inhale, bring the chest back forward, lean back, cross your ankles. Exhale, roll forward, plant your hands, Vinyasa, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, shift forward into plank. Exhale, slowly lower down to your belly. Lift one thigh up and lengthen the leg back. Create space beneath your hip. And then set that leg down and repeat with the other side. Place your hands, palms down beside your lowest ribs. Press the tops of your feet into your mat so that your knees lift up and your legs engage. Move your tailbone towards your heels to firm your buttocks. Pull your shoulders back. Raise the back base of your skull as high as you can and then lift your chin, gaze forward, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Pull your heart forward and possibly float your hands away from the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Lower down. Place your hands beneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Strong plank. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Full breath in. Complete breath out. Inhale. Exhale, drop down to your knees, stand on your knees. If you need a pad beneath your knees, this is the moment for that. You could also possibly roll your mat up underneath your knees to add more cushion. If you're confident in your back bends, you can place the tops of your feet onto your mat. Otherwise, if you tuck your toes, you'll have a more stable base and a lessened reach should you move into the second stage of Ustrasana, the camel pose. Place your hands on your lower back. Make sure your knees are about as wide as your hips. Pull your shoulders back, open your upper chest. Squeeze your lowest ribs in, tighten your waist, and then lengthen up through your belly, lift up through your chest. Take the base of your skull back, gaze down your nose, and breathe. Cycle through these actions. Broaden your chest, tighten your waist, lift up through your heart. Take the base of your head back, gaze down your nose, and breathe. Broaden your chest, tighten your waist, lift up through your heart. Take the base of your head back, gaze down your nose, and breathe. Continue to cycle through these. At some point, you might choose to reach for your heels. Do not force that back bend. If you reach your heels, you can take your head all the way back into the pose now that your arms are supporting you. Try to keep your hips over your knees. Expand the chest with your breath. Try to stay here for 3 to 5 deep breaths. Let a strong inhalation or exhalation pull you out. And when you're done, you can sit back on your heels and let the spine reset in neutral. Vajrasana, thunderbolt pose. Swing your legs around to the front and lie on your back. Prepare for bridge pose, Setubandha Sarvangasana. Bend your knees, bring your heels close enough to your bottom that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Space your feet as wide as your hips and point your toes forward. Lift your hips away from the ground. Scoot and wiggle your shoulders further beneath you. If you can clasp your hands, pull into your hands to open your chest more. Keep your knees and toes pointing forward. Lift your hips up higher and then lengthen from your pubic bone up through your belly as you lift your chest up into your chin. Expand your front side with your breath. Spend 3 to 5 deep breaths here before you lower back down to reset the spine. Next, we have a choice for you. You can choose to repeat bridge pose, or you can progress your back bend to wheel pose, Urdhva Dhanurasana. The setup is similar. Place your heels close enough to your bottom that you can touch them with your fingertips. Space your feet as wide as your hips and point your toes forward. Lift your hips away from the ground. Scoot and wiggle your shoulders beneath you. If you know you're going to bridge pose, you can just clasp your hands. Otherwise, bend your elbows, lift your elbows, and place your hands palms down beside your head. Push onto the top of your head and pause for a moment. Your body will let you know if you should come down and go to bridge pose or if you wish to try wheel pose. To move towards wheel pose, step your hands closer to your feet, squeeze your elbows in, and try to push your arms straight. If you need more space in your lower back, you can lift your heels. Keep your knees and toes forward. Try to use your leg strength to move your heart over the space between your hands. Open the back bend into the thoracic spine. 3 to 5 deep breaths wherever you wind up. To exit wheel pose, tuck your chin to get your head out of the way before you lower down. Counter pose, bring your thighs into your belly. And then roll up into a seat, Dandasana, staff pose. Remove all of that muscle from underneath your sit bones. Place your hands beside your hips and sit up nice and tall. Engage your legs. Pull your navel back and lift it up. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, seated forward bend. Lean forward. Grab your calves, your ankles, or your feet. Inhale, lift your chest, pull your heart towards your toes. Exhale, fold forward. Try to fold from the hips rather than the middle back. And if you feel yourself rounding from your middle spine, perhaps you bend the knees slightly in this pose so that your belly or your low ribs can touch the thighs, and then the fold will come more from your hips. Set the pose up one more time. Halfway lift. Lengthen your heart forward, and then exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the pose. Janu Sirsasana, head to knee pose. Bend your right knee. Close the joint of the knee. Externally rotate your right thigh and place your right foot into your inner left thigh. See if you can increase the angle of your legs. Place your hands beside your hips. Use your arms to lengthen. And then reach your right arm across the body and grab your outer left calf. Pull into your left leg to stretch your heart towards your left toes. Exhale, fold over the leg, reach up with both hands to grab the calf, the ankle, or the foot. Inhale, halfway lift, stretch your heart forward. Exhale, fold in, turn your chest right to left, over the left leg, bring your forehead towards your knee or your chin towards your shin. Lengthen from your right hip up through your lower right back and through your right rib cage. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the pose. Switch legs, extend your right leg, bend your left knee, close off the joint of the knee. Externally rotate your left thigh, place your left foot into your inner right thigh, and then try to increase the angle. Place your hands beside your hips, lengthen your spine. And then reach your left arm across to grab your outer right calf. Pull into the right calf as you stretch your heart towards your right toes. Exhale, fold forward, reach up with both hands, grab your calf, your ankle, or your foot. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your heart forward. Exhale, turn your chest from left towards right, bring forehead towards knee or chin towards shin. Lengthen from your left hip up through your left lower back and through your left rib cage. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, release the pose. Lie on your back, happy baby, Ananda Balasana. Take your knees wider than your chest. Lift your ankles above your knees. Reach across your shins to grab your outer feet. If your feet are too far away, you can grab your ankles. Try to bring your sacrum, the flat part behind your hips, down to the ground to get off any bony protrusions of your vertebrae. Big breath in, expand your chest. Exhale, pull your shoulders back. Try to pull the tops of your thighs to the floor beside your ribs. And if you'd like to play around with straightening the legs more, you can do that, but try to keep your sacrum grounded. And then if you re-bend the knees, you might find that you can pull your thighs even deeper towards the floor. Release your feet to the ground, keep your knees bent. Slide your hips over to the left side of your mat and let your knees fall over to the right side of the mat, Jatara Parivartanasana. Try to lift your right shoulder blade and turn your whole chest more to the left. Turn your gaze to the left. You can use your right hand on top of your left knee if it helps you to deepen your twist. Try to keep your shoulder blades down. Breathe. Inhale, lift your knees. Slide your right hip all the way to the right side of your mat. Bring your knees in towards your abdomen and then let them roll to the left. Lift your left shoulder blade up. Try to turn your whole chest more to the right. Take your gaze to the right. Try to get both shoulder blades down. And if you'd like to bring your left hand to your right knee to help the knees stay lower, you can do that too. Inhale, lift your knees and center your hips. Bring the soles of your feet together, heels on the floor near your bottom. Let your knees open wide, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined bound angle pose. You can leave your arms along your sides or place your arms on your heart and belly. Place your hands on your heart and belly, or place your hands along your inner thighs. As the back of your head stays on the ground, lengthen the back of your neck as you bring your chin closer to your chest. And relax and surrender into the pose. Use your hands and bring your thighs back together. Bring your thighs in towards your belly. Press your palms down beside your hips and then stretch your legs straight up, Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. Keep your feet active. Take some deep breaths. Keep your low belly toned. Should you choose to stay in legs up the wall, you can place a block beneath your hips, and this lessens the work of your hip flexors to keep your legs raised. Or you can move into shoulder stand, Salamba Sarvangasana. Bend your knees, bring your thighs towards your chest, lift your hips up, support your hips up with your hands. Scoot and wiggle your shoulders beneath you and then stretch your legs straight up. If there is pain in your neck or you cannot breathe, then come down right away. Do not turn your head in this pose. Gaze straight up. Continue to work the shoulders back. Try to get your spine away from the ground. Engage your buttocks to extend your hips. Keep your feet active. Stretch upwards. We'll try to hold this for a minute. "30 seconds. Refine the pose, shoulders back, engage your buttocks, stretch your legs up. "10 seconds. Halasana, plow pose. Descend your toes to the ground above your head. If your toes do not come to the floor, continue to support your hips up with your hands. If your toes do reach the floor, you can clasp your hands behind you or bring your palms to the ground behind you. Keep lifting your inner thighs up. Keep your legs engaged. Use your arm strength and your core strength to slowly descend your hips down to the ground. Lower your heels to the floor as wide as your hips, and then let your feet fall open from hips width. Shavasana, corpse pose. Move aside any props that might be touching you. Turn your palms upwards towards the sky so that your chest can open. Find enough space between your arms and your torso to allow some air in your armpits. Lengthen the arms down and away from your shoulders. You want to create length in your lumbar spine and in your cervical spine. Unclench your teeth. Let a soft part open between your lips. And then you'll feel a release of tension in the throat, through the cheeks, through the temples, and through the eyes. Soften the palms of your hands. Soften the arches of your feet. Release any muscular engagements you discover in your ankles, in your wrists, from your knees, from your elbows, from your hips, and from your shoulders. Soften your belly so much that you feel the gentle pull of gravity on your midsection. Soften your heart. In this pose, practice being as still in your minds as you are in your bodies. We'll be here for roughly 7 minutes. Deepen your breath. Bring awareness back into your bodies. Rediscover movement through your fingers and your toes. Through your ankles and through your wrists. Give yourself a long stretch, re-energize your spine, and then relax into that stretch. Bring your thighs into your belly and roll to your right side, fetal position. Let your head rest on your arm. Relax your hands and face. And very gently come into a seated posture. Sit up tall. Join your palms together, Anjali Mudra. A gesture of balance. Feel your right side move into your left side. Feel your left side move into your right side. Take a full breath in and a complete breath out. Inhale for Om. Open your eyes. Namaste.